else got anything else to ask me?
Yeah, I was gonna. No, we was talking about that story a minute ago, Grandmother. I wanted to ask you if you know, when you first remember seeing Granddaddy Benton. If you
What?
when you first met Granddaddy, if you
Oh, I met him in the mill, cotton mill.
you remember the first time you ever met him?
Well, no, I went to work up there and I never had even seen him before. He was a fixer, he did fix the machine.
Maintenance
you know.
man.
He was about 18, I guess. You know, and he was older than me about a year and a half. And I guess that was in 1918, you know.
1918.
And we started going together. And I was going with another boy, who put all that in the serve that. And I quit writing to him and went with Benton.
What was his name?
It's a Garrett boy.
Garrett.
He's a brother to these Garretts. Shannon Garrett, he was electricity.
Was he the one, Shannon?
Huh?
Was it Shannon you went with?
Brother. His brother.
Coy Garrett?
Cole Garrett.
Coy?
Cole Garrett.
Coy Garrett.
He's
Was it
younger.
Coy?
Huh?
Was it Coy or not Cole?
Tall.
Was his name Coy Garrett?
No, Cole was his brother.
What was his name?
Cole and Shannon.
Wait a minute.
And
What was-
Shannon was oldest. And I think his dad, so they had an older brother.
You need to talk to Louise anymore?
Well, I was just young when I went with him.
I don't think so.
No, I won't talk to her tomorrow. She said she talked to Richard.
Did he help you as well?
What?
I heard he used to help you do your job. Daddy did?
He said he heard he said he heard Granddaddy used to help you do your job. Did he used to help you doing your job at the mill?
Did what?
Did Granddaddy help you at the mill?
Oh, sometimes he'd come around and hit me. See, he just fixed machinery. Somebody's framing need fixing. Well, I mean, no, he didn't fix it
Is
then.
it something important?
He did. He did. Yeah, he fixed machinery. Sometimes they'd catch a fire, you know.
I appreciate you telling her.
Well, I never did.
Well, how did he learn to work on that stuff? I mean, he was a pretty young
I don't
guy.
know, he didn't go to school much, but he studied. He's, you know.
What did you think about when you first met him? You think he's a pretty smart
Well, I
guy?
don't know.
She said, let's get married and have 13 children.
That's when we, in the summer, we, big crowd of, well, it wasn't such a big crowd of girls and boys, more girls than was boys, walking around in the summer, you know, in the woods and around.
Look
They
out.
made my picture on a tree stump.
And we've all got one of those.
That's when he first started going with me.
Well, that other band that guy you broke up with, did you ever hear from him anymore, or
No, he went overseas.
he went overseas?
Yeah. I think that's what Neil and them got mad. They thought I ought to go on with him because he went overseas.
Yeah. Well, how long did y'all see each other before he took off and left?
Well, he'd come see me on Sunday. He went to church with me and we'd go to show. He'd come on Sunday evening, Sunday night.
Was he going to church before he started seeing you?
Yeah, he went with me to church.
No, before he started going to church with you, was he going to church somewhere else?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I guess it was when he was young. Him and Claude and Connie all was baptized at the Church of Christ in Jackson when they was young. He never did talk about it. He went to church with
He
me.
said he was baptized 2 or 3 times.
He was baptized
I thought it was baptized, you know, it was in
Different on
Jackson.
Sunday night when
They
we
didn't
went
have
to
a
church.
church of Christ, I think.
Well, so how long was it now y'all saw each other?
Go put all that in the paper.
No, I'm not putting it in the paper.
We just talking.
How long was it, did y'all see each other before he up and went to Texas with his family?
Well, we seen each other every week, every night.
No, I mean, did y'all see each other about 6 months, or was it just
Oh.
3-4 months, or was it
Yeah.
a year, or?
Yeah, we went together, you know. He'd come on Wednesday. I think they come on Wednesday night. Oh, why? That used to, you know.
Skydiving.
Where was he living then?
What?
Where was he living? Where was Daddy
What is
living?
that?
Where was Granddad living?
Where's his daddy?
No, where was he living when y'all were seeing
Oh, he
each
was
other?
living at home.
Where?
They lived in Bemis down on the side of the hill.
Kentucky.
That's where I was got Kentucky. Man, I thought somebody lived down there.
They lived in a two-story house.
That's where old Blue died.
Yeah. Well, did he come and tell you he was leaving, or did he just leave a message and leave, or what?
No, I don't know how coming to leave. He just wanted to go, he's scared. I guess he's kind of curious, I don't know.
Lodge said he was curious.
Do you remember how long he was gone?
Yeah, he's gone about 9 months, I said, 8 or 9 months.
How many times did you hear from him and all that?
Well, I guess I heard every week.
Every week? Was you writing you a letter?
No, to quit writing to him. Cause he went on. I didn't know he was, and he wrote me a letter to tell me he's going.
Where was he
Well,
speaking?
he didn't have enough. He'd quit work here. He was in the National Guard, and they had to go to camp, and he wanted off one day at the mill, you know, and go in and get that. And me and that so when he went home to his lunch, before he left, he nailed his toolbox up and didn't go in to work. And they said for him to come in and he wouldn't go. Said they could stop the mill if they couldn't do it without him. And so they set him his time. And then before he come back, Mr. Young somebody didn't like him because Mr. Cobb turned him off. And they wanted him to come back, but he wouldn't go. And that's one reason he didn't have a job. That's the reason he went to Oklahoma. No, to Texas.
Where was he in Texas? Was he in?
Well, he had an uncle out there. And he went to Texas. I think Bud Young went with him.
Wichita Falls.
Wichita Falls. He spent his whole 9-10 months out there at that one place?
No, he stayed out there in Texas and worked. He worked with the plasters and the concrete, and he's real good.
He built sidewalks.
They said he went in one place at the drugstore where a man was going to fix the plaster of the drugstore, and he quit and left it, his job, and so Benton took it, they said, and finished it. He could do that. Oh, he did. He worked with the concrete people here after he quit the mill. I forgot about that. They put in concrete walls in old Bemis. And he did that. And then he went to Texas. Then he come back, he still didn't have a job.
Well, what do you remember what you told him? I mean, you sent him a final letter, told him he needed to come home, or
No,
what'd you tell him?
I just wrote him I don't know, I just wrote him about going with somebody.
Oh, you did.
I didn't tell him to go.
So it wasn't long after that he came home?
Yeah, I didn't know he'd come. This person was up at my house on Sunday. Janice Parrish was up there too. We were around together, and she was up there. Somebody come and knocked at my door. That was Bud Young's aunt, and they'd come to their house. Because his mother and them had moved too. That's when they left and went to Oklahoma. He told them, no, they went to Texas, I guess. Yeah, they went to Texas, and he told them that he's coming back. So he come back, and they were out there.
Somebody told me that Granddad, they used to call him Doc. Is that true?
Yeah, they called him.
Who gave him that
He
nickname?
played basketball.
Rachel Mann.
He didn't play basketball.
He got that name when he worked for that
Who was that called?
snake oil doctor down in Texas. He worked for a medicine show. He was kind of the stock boy. And when they told he told that story, he came back, and one of his buddies around here started calling him Doc. See, the guy'd say, more medicine, Doc. Go get the medicine.
Who is that?
That was Miss Parrish calling for Jennifer.
Well, I was